I am KB with Nerdophiles. How are you both?
Hi.
Hi, good.
All right. Well,
Wonderful.
you guys have acted in some iconic roles over the course of both of your very impressive careers. So tell me a little bit about what this particular holiday story and Sophie Brown and Duke Miles specifically, what was it about this that really drew you in? And I'll start with you, Brooke.
Well, I was so thrilled at the opportunity to possibly, this wasn't done yet, but work with Cary and do a romantic comedy about these two people who, have lived a life already. I have a daughter who's in college, and I have a career, and this is a new chapter in both of their lives. And I was very excited that Netflix wanted to do a movie with characters that were our actual age, and a woman who wasn't looking to be saved, who wasn't somehow broken and needed to be fixed. And yet these two people come together in a very unlikely environment for her in particular. And, they said Scotland and horses and pubs, and I was just in heaven.
Yeah.
What about for you, Cary?
Well, I echo those same sentiments. It was nice to be able to do a rom-com, first of all, with Brooke, who I've been a big fan of for many years, and and also to play a character who was so funny and interesting, a Scottish, hermit who's definitely diametrically opposed to Sophie Brown's character. He's an introvert and she's a total extrovert. And she shows him about the spirit of life, the spirit of Christmas, and the spirit of fun, all these things that he's completely ignored in his own life. And so it's a wonderful movie for the family. I was very proud of it.
So you know what, Cary, I'm going to have to ask you. You said she shows you the spirit of fun. So how do you think that spirit of fun makes him a better Duke?
Well, I think it's important if you're not able to laugh at yourself, you're in trouble in life. And this is a guy who really has not spent any time really looking inward about himself. And along comes this breath of fresh air, Sophie Brown from America. And she represents everything that Myles Dunbar is not. And so he obviously feels very threatened by her and by that. And what we find out in this story is that she has a lot to teach him. And if he's open to learning, and then he might pick up a thing or two from her. Yeah.
And you know what? That's very true. He learned so much from her. But for you, Brooke, what does she learn from Myles? Because at first, obviously, it's a heavy point of contention. They definitely bump heads because of his general nature. But what does she learn from Myles that in turn makes her a better author?
Well, I think that she learns to follow her instincts, not just, I think she learns to not have everything so planned out, that if you are open, you'd be surprised what happens. And I think that she leaves New York under dramatic circumstances because her audience is turned against her, because this happens in the first scene. She kills off her main character. But what she does is she finds not just love, but she finds history, she finds romance, but she also finds her new voice. And her new voice is in the next series of Heart of a Warrior, and is in the next series of her life. And I don't think she knew what she was going to find, but he definitely opens her heart up differently.
Oh, I love that. Okay, last question. Any Scottish traditions, holiday traditions, did you guys, take from the filming of the movie or from your co-stars even that you'll be implementing this holiday season?
I want to learn how to make a good tablet. That's hard to do. I guess it's just enough butter and enough sugar. I seem to have not given up the whiskey tradition that I learned while I was up there.
Well, that's a great tradition. Well, thank you both so much for chatting with Nerdophiles. Can't wait for everyone to see this holiday film. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kay.